Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Passionate Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Ruth, and today I am joined by none other than my husband, Quenton.
Hello.
Friend of the podcast, who has been here before to talk to us about, Marvel topics when we cover Marvel shows, which we are watching X-Men 97, and we're not covering on the show, but he is joining us today to catch up at long last on House of the Dragon Season 3. I have to start with an explanation about what has happened to me in the last 2 weeks. I have basically experienced a cold that I don't even know if I can call it a cold, but it was like a cold that threatened to take my life. I think it was like the worst cold I've had since we had COVID.
In a while, yes.
Yeah, like it was bad, guys. Bad. And you could probably still hear it. I'm still congested, battling from every breath, and my voice is so hoarse. I sound like Sheryl Crow, and I couldn't actually do the podcast like at all. Like it wasn't physically possible last week because I could not talk for sustained periods of time, and now I just sound terrible. So bear with me.
You don't sound terrible.
Oh. Bear with me because I really wanted to do this. We are actually traveling. We are somewhere near a beach on the coast of Florida. And so since we got to be together in this moment, the kids are asleep, and I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm feeling better enough. My congestion is down enough. And let's roll. So we're going to be covering House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 5 today.
A very packed episode.
A jam-packed
full
episode.
Of a lot of things.
Yes, a jam-packed episode that is... we're going to get into. So there's so much that happens. So much has been happening this season. And I feel like the tone of this season overall is so different from the previous seasons. Rapid fire, away we go.
Yeah.
Stuff is happening, you know?
Well, I think the first, two seasons really kind of were the build up.
Yeah.
And now it's finally starting to pay off.
Yeah.
So you really had to, they weren't boring seasons, but you had to stick through the build up to get to now everything's kind of coming to a head, I think.
Well, to be fair, I will say a lot of people actually, that was the critique, was that it was boring. And that, okay, like it's just a bunch of people talking in rooms, and that's kind of one of the strengths of the show, but also one of the weaknesses, because I enjoy the episodes when it's just like lords and ladies talking in great halls. Like, I love episodes like that because it's usually where you get the sickest burns.
Yeah.
And like the craziest dialogue. And like, we get some of that in this episode too.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So we get some of the best of both worlds here, where plot is moving along, not necessarily action packed like the Battle of the Gullet, but stuff is happening at rapid pace. So let's get into it. So last week, Rhaenyra, she dropped a classic line on her, that I will be using for the rest of my life. She said, at one point, like the weight of queendom was so heavy on her. She says, I am awash in deficiencies and dilemmas. Yeah. Because literally everywhere she turned, somebody was in her face with a problem. And the problems continue this week. So we're gonna really frame this discussion by like stuff Rhaenyra is dealing with right now. Okay. So first things first, her stunt with the gold cloaks, going door to door, knocking on people's doors, dragging them out in the streets to find out who graffitied.
Not the best move.
Yeah.
Not the best move.
As someone who is in law enforcement yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think that's likely to rouse the respect and admiration of the people?
People usually don't like heavy-handed law enforcement tactics.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what happened here.
Yeah.
And when Damon was talking to his buddy, that's what he said. Like, you don't have to indulge her every whim when it comes to this
Which,
stuff.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't love Damon somewhat undermining her that way. I understood it was like for her own good, but I felt like he was being he was undermining her authority that way. I know he meant well, and I was like, gosh, that's, I don't know, as a woman, would I want my husband to go back behind my back and tell my, security detail people like, yeah, but don't listen to everything she says.
Yeah, but I mean, he knows his wife.
Yeah.
And, he knows she's going through a very turbulent time right now and dealing with a lot of things. And he knows how important it is for her to be seen as legitimate and not be disrespected.
Yeah, but
and I think he knows that she can kind of go overboard when it comes to that. So
yeah, I mean,
I see it as protecting her.
yeah, I agree. She is going overboard on the legitimacy thing, to your point. Like, I think she's going too far trying to prove that she is supposed to be sitting on the Iron Throne when I mean, like, witness was born, knees were bent, fealty was pledged. Like, she should not be bending over this far to like seal it in and make sure that no one questions. But I think she's just so sensitive about the question of bastards. And last week with everything that happened with Lord
Corlys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But Lord Corlys screaming that crap in the halls.
He was a little out of pocket.
Or 2 weeks ago, that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, screaming that in the halls, and then kind of swerving her last week, going on his own little campaign. I think that's a fresh wound. It's always been there.
Yes.
But now all those people heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, on the one hand, I want to tell her, Rhaenyra, ignore that ish. Like, it's not important. Like, she does have much bigger fish to fry.
Yes.
It is a thing. I want to tell her, like, if I was her bestie, I'd be like, this is a thing. It's a thing that we may have to address in the future, but it's not the thing we need to address right now.
It's not the priority right now.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the priority.
Yeah, especially like when you're talking about a populace that is not well fed. You got hungry people who you're throwing rutabagas at them, you know, and trying to appear magnanimous and, you know, like this gracious queen. And then the next day, your gold cloaks are beating down their doors, dragging people out in the streets.
It's a mixed message.
Yeah, not the best look, kind of a mixed message.
And even Daemon said, like, hey, your strength is your legitimacy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need all this, you know, pomp and circumstance to display that.
Yeah.
know?
And also, and a really other valid point that Daemon has been making to her from the beginning that I think she shied away from because she is Viserys's daughter is like, your strength is your strength. Like, the fact that you have all these dragons on your side, that you're a Targaryen, that you were named as his heir by Viserys while he was alive and well, in front of all these people, like, you have the physical strength, you have the might, I should say, with the dragon count and the armies.
Right.
To just be like, I am queen. And that's kind of, I think that's where Daemon gets me, because Aegon the Conqueror did not go around going, hey, believe in my legitimacy, babe. Like, he was like, I got these dragons and y'all don't. So what's it going to be? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and although I do think Daemon is sometimes like wrong about dragon supremacy and whatever, right now for Rhaenyra, I just feel like the numbers are in her favor. I wish she would do a little bit more dragon lording, like how he felt that she should have burned the whole of the High Tower host to the ground.
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about them. Yeah,
we're kind of seeing it play out in real time.
Kind of came back to bite her.
How not using that strength that you have and focusing on the strength of your reign and the strength of what has put you on the throne. You know, like, roll with that. And then after that, go back reputation building. I don't know. Yeah. So that's a major thing that she's dealing with, is that we are made to believe in the beginning that it's a people's rebellion that's causing the graffiti.
Right.
We come later to find out that it's actually Ormond.
Yeah, something's afoot.
Yeah. Ormond Hightower is fomenting rebellion or faking it, really. Having people, plants, go and do graffiti. And also, another trouble that is arising in Flea Bottom is the killing of gold cloaks.
Yes.
They're being murdered in a very serial killer weird way.
Yes.
You know, slit eyes, slit abdomens, and left out in the streets, and there's no witnesses. It's happening in broad daylight.
Yep.
This is disturbing stuff.
It is, and I'm wondering if he's doing that to try to provoke a heavy-handed response from her.
I feel like,
to get her to go overboard and, you know, basically kicking in people's doors again and turning the population against her,
executing people,
you know,
and
destroying her from the inside.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and that's the thing. Ormond is he shows himself this episode to be a formidable foe. You know, so
he's a smart guy.
Yeah, like moving on to him, like, okay, so he's over here playing chess. Yeah,
absolutely.
He knows that Rhaenyra's got all the dragons. He knows Rhaenyra's got the bigger army. He knows that Rhaenyra is sitting on the Iron Throne. So there's a lot of things. It's crazy that he even thinks he can pull this off, and yet it is realistic.
doing it.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
He is destabilizing her from within with these little things.
Right.
You know, kind of some of the warfare that she used against the Greens with Massaria. So we see that Raven go straight to Ormond Hightower, letting him know gold cloaks have been murdered. Yep, it's been done. And we see him talking to Darren. And we know that Ormond does not like dragons. We know that he believes that the Targaryen blood is a taint.
Yes.
And we also know that the Faith of the Seven was born in Hightower land, right? Like, so they're very religious that way. That 7-pointed star.
Yeah, he sees them as an abomination.
Yes, and they're dragging
an affront to.
Yes, that's like, what's the word he used? Affront.
Something like that. Yeah.
He used the word. Yeah, some word like abominate. Maybe both of them. And so he's trying to take the best of both worlds with Darren and say, okay, I'll have the Targaryen name and therefore the Targaryen might. With Tessarion, he has his dragon as a background thing, kind of lending legitimacy to Darren. But Darren was raised a Hightower, so he's grooming him to be the next king.
Right.
So much so that he's minted coins in his likeness.
Yes.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
So
his own currency. Yes.
Yeah. So he's over there playing chess. He's seeing his little rebellion play out, and it's causing wheels to spin over in King's Landing because they're between a rock and a hard place. They had an opportunity to wipe them out on that battlefield.
Right.
Now they're ingrained. They're in Tumbleton. They're amongst the people.
Yeah.
They can just kind of watch and monitor Tumbleton because she sends.
Yeah, she sends the two riders.
Yeah, she sends Hugh the Hammer to go with
because his
the White.
Yeah.
Because Hugh's wife
is there
in Tumbleton, and we got to see a little bit of what's going on with her last week. But yeah, so they're just watching. But you sent somebody who we know is not going to burn that city down.
Yeah.
I don't know how realistic it is that Darren's ever going to sit the Iron Throne, but it is a problem. His plans and the fact that the only recourse she has at this moment is to have two dragon riders watching what's going on. They can't burn down the city. They won't. We know Hugh will never do that.
No. And he would probably try to stop anybody else that attempted to do it.
So I'm like sort of stacking up where else can her stuff fall apart. Her plans, her backup, her strength, right? And the other people she has on her side, obviously she's got Adam of Hull, and she's got Bela. Bela's not going to betray her, but they're in low spirits, man. She's working them to death. They just came in with report, and she's like, go back out and keep looking, because one of her other major problems is that she doesn't know where Vhagar is.
Right.
Vhagar is the one thing on the green side that they don't have a clear answer to.
Right.
And although their dragon math is still very much in the Black's favor, Vhagar kind of...
Yeah, he's the X factor.
She.
Yes, I'm sorry. She is the X factor.
She neutralizes a lot of things.
Yeah.
By just sheer size and experience. But Vhagar's not with Daemon at Harrenhal. I mean, with Aemond at Harrenhal. We know that she's flitting about the countryside eating sheep somewhere. And Bela and Adam are on her trail, but not catching up to her.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen if Bela and Adam actually catch up to her, because I'm like so scared for Moondancer and Sea Smoke.
You love these dragons.
I literally cannot stand when one of the dragons dies. It tears me up. Okay. So yeah, I'm not over any of them. There's clues where she is, not catching up to her. And then now Rhaenyra's gone and put a bounty on Aemon's head.
Right.
Saying whoever catches this dude can have Harrenhal.
And a bunch of randoms keep showing up
to
at
Harrenhal.
The front door of Harrenhal.
Yeah, so ready to fight.
Looking for this
Looking
dude.
for him. So now Alice Rivers, to my complete befuddlement, is stepping in to protect him. And what is endgame for her, you think?
I think she wants to get a seat at the table somehow.
She definitely wants Harrenhal.
Yeah.
We know that. She said that very clearly.
Yeah, so I think she sees Aemon as, hey, this is my ticket. Let me get in good with him. So she put him on that Damon lodging plan
Mm-hmm.
with the visions.
With the visions and the spookiness. Man, he's being haunted by all of everything he's done in the past has come to haunt him. He is being haunted by what he did to Aegon and what he did to Lucerys. And, good. I'm glad. I don't know it'll change him like it did Damon. Damon had like a baptism.
Epiphany.
Yeah.
Damon package for his stay, so.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. Because I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what her like full goal is. And if she's actually like interested in Aemond, or is it he's a means to an end?
I think he's a means to an end. I think she wants a seat at somebody's table. She wants some kind of power, and this is her means to get in there.
Okay, I can see that. She definitely wants Harrenhal. She was promised it. I think, did Daemon promise it to her or tell her she could have it? Everybody keeps promising Harrenhal to someone.
Everybody.
Jacaerys promised Harrenhal to the Freys if they would allow the Starks to cross the twins.
Yes.
Daemon promised Harrenhal to Alice Rivers. If after all this was said and done, I guess like they're victorious. Now Rhaenyra is promising it to whoever brings her the head of Aemon. And yeah, the Freys are not having it. In fact, one of the ladies of House Frey is on Rhaenyra's council. Just came down just to tell her, listen, what's this I hear about a bounty where you can get Harrenhal? That's ours. So it's unraveling. I feel like the threads are being pulled. Okay.
I guess my question about Harrenhal is,
why does anyone want it?
Is it valuable or not valuable? Because it's just being offered up so willy-nilly to everybody.
Here's the thing about Harrenhal.
So
it's uninhabitable as is, obviously. I mean, but people live there. That's what's crazy. It's a ruin.
Yeah, it's just cavernous and wet.
Destroyed by, I believe it was Balerion the Dread. And it's a cavernous ruin. It's believed to be cursed because everybody who built it like died and they're in the stonework. And so it's accursed and it's destroyed. It's definitely got a mold problem.
Yes.
The leaking.
Probably black mold in there.
Everywhere. Mold and mildew everywhere.
Now it just got burned.
But it is a seat of power.
Yeah. Because
for House Strong, that's who was, right? Larys Strong, that's his seat. That was his family's seat of power. And his brother and his father, who he killed at Harrenhal, if you recall.
Yes.
And tried to act like it was ghosts that killed him. Like, that it's even though it's a ruin and nobody likes it, it still has surrounding
land.
Yeah, lands and people who have fealty to that house, and there's still a lordship there. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my only estimation. Okay, so that's one brother. Other brother, Aegon.
Yes.
He is Aegon. He has decided, you know what? After kissing that dude's poopy boots.
Yeah, he headed for the hills.
He said, I'm done.
He was out.
He said, I'm finished. I'm out. So he and Larys, a pitiful pair, are limping through the woods going God knows where. Yeah. Okay. He no longer has the hope of catching Sunfire, which is, I mean, and he sits there and he's like tired, no plan. Larys is like, we need to go back before nightfall because brigands. And like
that's his main line. We don't want to be on the road at night.
Nightfall because like they're not
scared.
They're not going to fight anybody else, and he should be scared. They can't even run.
Can't be out here.
We can't be out here at night. And so Aegon's sitting there having a one-man pity party, right, by this broke down wagon. And there is a moment where I found myself having empathy for him. And I was like, man, oh man, is the script writing on this show so good. Because there was a split second where I was like, dang, he really is like in a bad way, this poor guy. He's lost everything. Especially
when Larys kept telling them, all the stuff that was going wrong and why they should go back. And I felt for him, was like, I agreed with him.
Yeah.
Like, you just keep telling me what I can't do.
Yeah, and he said, don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
Like, basically, like, give me an idea of what we can do. What are our options?
Yeah. So I agree. I did feel for him in that
brief moment.
Second,
which is crazy because Aegon is a freaking monster. Yeah. He is a grapist. We know that about him. We know that he's a horrible human being who does horrible human being things. And he and his little boys would remember when he was first like crowned king, and he had his little group of useless minions around him, and like all they did was drink and sleep with prostitutes and do absolutely nothing productive. He was a terrible king and a bad person. But in that moment, I forgot.
Yeah.
I think that seeing him with Sunfire, something happened. Like it humanized. Yeah, in a way that I wasn't expecting or something. Because then when he was complaining about how he's lost everything and how Aemon was the favorite, I didn't expect to hear that. Aemon was the favorite. Alicent always loved him more.
And his viewpoint.
Yeah, and Aemon was better at speaking High Valyrian than him and all this stuff. And then it started to turn, and you could see Larys looking at him, studying him.
Right.
Giving him a look. He was like, and I was like, what is he going to say? And boy, when he started talking.
Both barrels.
Pow, pow. Like he's been holding that back.
Yeah. I'm sure he has for a long time.
For a long time.
Finally had his opportunity to say it.
To tell him, like, you were not only a bad king, you are a bad man.
Person.
Yeah.
Individual.
You are a useless, bad individual. You squandered every opportunity handed to you. He said they gave you a dragon so beautiful, they named it after the sun. And you managed to get it killed, flying off into war, drunk.
Being dumb.
He even blamed Sunfire's death on him.
Yeah.
Which
he had every advantage in the world.
And squandered it.
Wasted it.
Yeah.
And he was right.
I know, because when they said it, I was like, dang, he did get Sunfire killed because he was not supposed to be out there.
He was not of sound mind.
And in no way was he part of the battle plan. Sir Criston had cooked that up with Aemon. And he got mad.
Got jealous and mad.
That they had cooked up a plan without him. And put Sunfire in harm's way.
Exactly what happened.
I'm so hurt that Sunfire is gone. You know, I tell these dragon deaths, I don't take them well. So anyway, it's interesting to me because the two brothers are both like, they're opposite sides of a coin, but they're both looking across the Riverlands, blaming the other. Aemon is blaming Aegon. Oh, he was the first, he was the favorite, he was the crown prince, I was the spare kind of thing, you know? Real Prince Harry energy. And Aegon is blaming Aemon for everything.
Well, each one is saying the grass is greener over where he is. And
it's crazy because, like, both of them, first of all, are princes. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
With dragons. And he's like, he was so mean to me. He teased me. Yeah, I mean, siblings do that. You know, you were without a dragon in a dragon family. You got teased. I get it. And Aegon was a jerk to him and mean to him. But my dude, you turned around and got the biggest, the baddest, the scariest dragon in all the land to be like, that's my dude. That wasn't enough?
It's never enough. Not for them.
Yeah. So that's just interesting to me because it was like, they're both just hopeless brats.
Yeah, but it's crazy because if they were actually working together, they could accomplish so much. You know?
They'd be unstoppable.
Yeah. Yep.
Aegon on Sunfire. Freaking Aemon on Vhagar.
They would have been unstoppable.
They would be like Rhaenyra and Daemon. They would be that force of like, listen, I might not be the one who's most skilled in swordplay, but he is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So don't fool with me because he'll get you.
If they were an actual team, like all of their problems would be solved.
Would be non-existent.
Yeah.
Jeez, true. Sibling power. That's why we teach our kids, like, y'all are a team.
You're a team.
Because none of this. Well, all right. The next section of our discussion, in the terms of the crap going on in Westeros right now, I'm going to call this Lady Troubles. Okay? Because this is really from the perspective of some of the women inside of the Red Keep, specifically Alicent and Helaena.
Yes.
And, of course, Mysaria gets mixed in there as well.
Right.
We learned that last week, and it's fully confirmed that Helaena is pregnant.
Yes. Whose is it, though?
Well, I don't know that do we have any reason to doubt the parentage?
I mean, how long has it been? What's the
timeline? That's the thing. this is an extremely expanded timeline of just a few weeks and months. Because even remember, because I have to remind myself, like, it's not been years and whatever. It's literally been like days sometimes. Like remember when Rhaenyra was talking to the High Septon and he said, some months ago, I crowned your brother.
Yes, that's right.
So literally it's only been a few months since Viserys died. And think of all that's happened in that time frame. It feels like it's been at least a year. Yeah. But it's only been a few months since Viserys died. So theoretically, it should only be a couple months since Aegon was burned. Yeah. Yeah. Since the sausage was burst like what do you say? Burst like a sausage on a spit. Oh my gosh. Terrible things. So the sausage was put out of commission mere weeks ago. Before then, I guess. Before then, before then, he lay with his sister. Oh, jeez. Yeah, lest we forget, his wife is his sister, Vomit City. Right. Allison is like, clearly this will be a problem. Clearly Rhaenyra is going to kill your child because this baby will be a challenger to the throne, which is solid logic. Let's be real. Rhaenyra is no spot to have new challengers popping up on the scene when she's still got to deal with Aegon and Aemon. Okay. All these other loose ends. Correct. Because at the end of the day, she's told everyone that Aegon is dead. Aemon is, nobody knows where he is. Technically, she's cleared the people out of the way. If she finds out about this baby, now Aegon has a heir that would technically be first in line to the throne after Aegon. I feel like the only reason she's not getting a lot of blowback from the Septon and the people is because there's no Aegon and Aemon there. Right? So if now all of a sudden Helaena shows up with Aegon's heir, I feel like at the very least, the faith is going to be on their side. And that's a big deal. So Allison's right. That Rhaenyra would have to do something about it. Right. Sadly. I don't know that she would kill the baby, though. I don't think she would do that. I guess not. I mean, she's been, because she was going to send Darren to the wall. But now that she's been bamboozled, I don't know if she would make that same mistake twice. I don't know if Daemon would let her make that same mistake. That is an excellent point. Twice. Yeah, like she's at a point now where there are enough new threats. Like now you got to start getting rid of some of them. Yeah, she's going to start to become a little more ruthless. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, fair point. So either way, though, Allison goes out of her way to summon some herbs from Maester Orwell, the famous little teapot of herbs. Pot of death. The pot of herbs that make these kind of problems go away effectively, apparently. And, Maester Orwell makes a point of telling her, like, I'm happy to help you, but this is it. This is it. What do you say? I'm going to have to start making disclosures. Yeah, disclosures. And he's so good. Yeah, he is. He's so good. I like him a lot. And I'm like, they better not kill this dude. But he's so good at playing the game. Yeah. And look how far he survived. Like, yeah, multiple kings. He was under Viserys. And then as soon as Viserys died, he was under Aegon. And now Aegon's gone. He was under Aemond. And Aemon's gone. Now he's under Rhaenyra. And he's living and surviving. Survivor. Okay? So I'm not mad at him for making that point. Allison is trying to get Helaena to take this potion. She won't take it. No, she already lost one kid. She's I think that's the summary there. She's not trying to hear anything. No. There's no logic that's going to get her to give up this baby. Because at the end of the day, losing Jaehaerys the way she did. No. Yeah, that was terrible. She's so damaged by it. And who wouldn't? Oh my God. Yeah, that was terrible. I would not be upright in clothing. No. Think about it. If Viserys only died mere months ago, then Jaehaerys was killed in his crib. Recent. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, and it comes up when she's like, "Oh, is that the tunnel they used?" Yeah. Yeah. Blood and cheese used to kill my child. Yeah. Like, oh gosh. Poor Helaena. So she's like not hearing it. Okay. She's absolutely not interested. So then desperate Allison cooks up a plan. She's like, well, if you're not going to freaking get rid of this child. And Mysaria is on their scent. Mysaria nosing around. Just keep showing up. Just showing up in their quarters. Allison being a gangster and taking one for the team.
she looked like she was about to throw up looking at stuff.
Because Mysaria shows up and she's like, "Hey, I heard you got some herbs from
the
maester."
Like, oh, I had
like,
an what did she say? I had something like an indiscretion or something
after Viserys had passed. And
she choked it down.
She's like, "Yeah, I summoned some herbs. I had an indiscretion after Viserys had died, and so I needed this." And she was like, "Look, look, 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 look." And looking like she was
looking sick later too.
She had a heating pad over them cramps. Poor thing.
Yeah.
What a mother wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So now her plan is, Mysaria's onto us. We got to get out of here. Mm-hmm. Okay. They, in an interesting scene, actually, she takes off her 7-pointed star.
Yes.
I think there's some symbolism there.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's at a point where she's ready to part with her fate, everything she believed before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we saw her sort of slowly, you know, her clothes are a little less green, more of a bluish color to them. You know, she shed all that Hightower nonsense.
Right.
She disabused herself of the notion that Viserys actually appointed Aegon his heir. And now she takes off the necklace and she hawks it. She sells it to buy safe passage.
To get some help.
For her and Helena. She has a hard time convincing Helena that they need to leave, but eventually she does because of Mysaria getting closer.
Well, she kind of lied to her, didn't she?
Well, yeah,
remember
she definitely
they were
lied
coming
about
out.
Jaehaera.
She was like, "Yeah, they're gonna meet us down here."
Yeah, they're gonna meet us down this corridor.
And Helena was like, "Where are they?
Where's Jaehaera?"
Yeah.
So I don't know how that part would have worked out, but we never get to find out because they get caught. Because Mysaria is 10 steps ahead of them. Yeah. She is the master of whispers. And they get confined back to their quarters. Poor things. Right. So at this point, Alicent has given everything up and she's stuck. And at the end of the day, there's only so much usefulness Rhaenyra is going to have for her, keeping her around the castle. She's going to, you know, like a couple times she's visited her for advice.
Yeah, it's really just her goodwill that's keeping her alive.
Yes, but that can turn in an instant.
Because she doesn't know anything.
No.
Or at least she says she doesn't know anything.
She knows
she didn't know where the money was that got stolen.
Yeah.
You know, or moved, or whatever happened to it.
It may be right there in the Red Keep, I was thinking. Maybe. But at the end of the day, her usefulness will wane. And at the very worst, Rhaenyra could just get mad one day and kill her. You know, maybe not even the worst, actually. She could be used as a pawn down the road, is the truth. That's all that's left for her, is either getting killed by Rhaenyra because Rhaenyra's just tired of having her around and pissed off, or being used as a pawn. So I understand why she's like, we got to get out of here.
You're right.
Even though technically, like, nothing bad is happening. So
but it's coming, though.
It's coming.
Something bad is coming.
She's got that sense. And then now with Helena being pregnant, she's like, it's going to show. And then what? So
we got to do something.
She was right to try to get out of there. You see Alicent even trying to parlay what little wisps of influence, that her Hightower name still got.
Last little bit of juice she got.
Talking to Mysaria. Even as she's being recaptured, she's like, hey, like, I know you got to be up under Rhaenyra right now, but don't do that to the point where you shoot yourself in the foot.
Right.
It's almost like, read the tea leaves, babe.
She's like, it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Things could come back around.
Yeah.
For us, so.
In which case, we'll be back on top, and you'll be glad that I consider you a friend. I feel like it didn't 100% work, but I feel like it opened a door.
I think it landed a little bit.
It landed with Mysaria.
I think because she's smart.
She's a creature of survival.
She's another survivor. And I think she, you know, that get out of jail free card in her pocket. She would like to have that handy.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case. So I think she caught them and put them back in the room, but I don't think she's going to tell Rhaenyra about this attempted escape. You know what I'm saying? So. I think she's going to be like, this will stay between us, and that'll be like the favor she does for her that, in case. So, all right, when they're back in the room, toward the end of the episode, the end with with Alicent and Helena is that they find another secret passage.
Yes.
Try to go out of it in desperation. Find that it's sealed.
Yes.
And lose their only light source.
And then drop the lamp.
Because of a rat.
Yes. Because of a rat.
Yeah, and Alicent said they sealed the other way, so there's no way for them to get...
Yeah, the door closed, so there's no way for them to get back out the way they came in.
And now there's no light.
Now they're just stuck in the dark and...
With rats.
Some secret room that nobody knows about, so... Yes, with rats, also.
Are they going to die in there?
No, somebody will find them.
I feel like I hope one of the maids or someone knows about this passageway and like finds them, because I'm like, what a horrible way to go.
Yeah, that would be pretty
horrible,
pretty terrible.
All right, well, that's them. The way is shut for them.
Yes.
All right, last couple of points. Sir Criston Cole. This dude is on a mission. Okay.
Yeah.
He looking like Braveheart running through the land.
So, yeah.
Just ridiculous.
So that was, and we kind of talked about that earlier. That was my question: is why is he so committed to this, guerrilla warfare plan? He's got the scheme. At
the top of the episode, it was successful. They caught them Stark sleeping. They set their camp on fire. Their morale was boosted, but ultimately the Starks got y'all. Yeah, lamed all of their horses. Ooh, in a horrible scene. Yep. And now you're trekking through the forest, probably being eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I mean, I was an Army officer. I can appreciate initiative and executing the plan or what you think the plan would be if you don't have orders. Yes. And that's what I thought he was trying to do. But in his conversation, it turns out basically he's just trying to impress
Allison.
Oh, girl.
As his last, like, the way, I'm like, why is he still drawing breath? The way that I rolled my eyes at Sir Criston Cole.
What is it? The songs or something?
That she might hear songs about me. I was like, okay. So there was some meaningful stuff in what he said. Is like he doesn't want to go back. Gawain offered him to go back to service with the Hightower family. Okay. He doesn't want to do that. He said, my whole life I've been in service to great lords and I just want to be me. Cool. Why does that mean you got to drag us all through the woods? I don't know. He doesn't catch up to the Starks and the River Lords that are on Rhaenyra's side. They burn the bridge. There's no chance of really catching up to them. He doesn't want to give up. But his thing is he wants to die in battle, in some glorious battle of some kind, and hope that there will be songs sung about him.
Well, that's the other thing, too. He says, I'm the greatest. What do you say? I'm the greatest warrior.
Which is crazy.
And I'm not sure where he got that from. Who told him that?
He is storied, and he came with a strong rep when he, came to become a White Cloak. He was not a nobody.
I just don't recall anyone saying he's the
greatest warrior
in the realm.
No, he had a lot of respect in his role, but that was it. Gawain was like, anyway, put his pack.
He said, I need a bath.
He shrugged his.
Because he's been trying to get him to go back. But hey, we can go by.
We should go back to Ormond and regroup. Yeah, and update them on what all has been going on.
Let's go brief them on what's been happening.
Because like, I'm not about this life. I was not built for suffering. I'm a freaking Hightower. I'm very wealthy, and my armor was once really clean. So I want to leave. So
I need a hot bath and some food.
Sir Criston gives his little Braveheart speech. Yeah. Some of them fall for it. Others, Gawain's like, come on, And I don't blame them. Yeah. I'm not sure what those people who are sticking with Sir Criston are trying to do, but good for them. Yeah. I just hope he's gone soon. I just dislike him so much.
Well, I was hoping he was going to have a good arc.
A good death?
Not a good death, but a good redemptive arc,
There's no redeeming this guy.
Because I kind of like him, but he's just...
What do you like? Let me tell you something about Sir Criston Cole. You know when he was dead to me? Dead. I'm talking... Eat him, Vagar. I don't care. When this dude offered Rhaenyra, the heir to the Iron Throne, to run off with him.
Oh, yeah.
And sell oranges and cinnamon in Dorne or whatever the heck.
He's a romantic,
I was like, my dude, what did you just offer this full-blooded Targaryen heir to the Iron Throne who has a whole dragon?
He's a romantic. He likes to be in love, and that's...
This was after Viserys had named her his heir. Yeah. And he was like, let's just run off and have an orange grove. Get out of her face, Kristen. That's when I knew he was like a crazy egomaniac, and he's showing himself to be still that. Because like, even in the end, it's like, this is not about principle. This is not about putting the right person on the Iron Throne. This is about Hopefully Alicent one day hears songs about me. If y'all writers don't kill him off expeditiously, I'm gonna be annoyed, honestly. If I have to endure many more scenes with Sir Criston Cole, I'll be upset. The next time I see him, we better be seeing him draw his last breath. Yeah. So, okay. Final thing to discuss. Big thing. Daemon. He's intent on action. He knows that, that Darren coin is circulating now in King's Landing, and that rebellion is being fomented. He goes to find his gold cloaks. The only daggone law enforcement remaining in King's Landing. They were supposed to be patrolling in groups of 3 and 4. I don't know how many of them are there.
I don't know. There were a lot of them in that group, where he gave the speech. And there were a lot of them in there. But
when Alicent went to talk to them earlier in the season, there was a lot in that locker room. But he comes upon a grim scene.
Yes.
Which the table is set. And it says a feast for traitors. And it's 10, I counted, of them seated at the table. Last Supper style. With Sir Laurent right at the dead center, just like Jesus. Right?
Yeah. Basically the chief of police.
Yeah, the chief is sitting there. Everybody's got eyelids and bowels slit open. I was so, oh my gosh, shaken by this scene.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Especially when you consider that these are supposed to be like your top guns.
These were the most loyal. These were the guys who were supposed to hold it down for Rhaenyra.
And strong fighters and all of that good stuff. And
I think my mouth was probably open for at least 10 seconds watching that scene. I was like,
yeah.
And just thinking, well, now what? Literally, I mean, my mind was racing. Now, literally what? What are your thoughts? How is she going to maintain control over the city?
Well, they need physical security, so they're going to have to recall some of their army. That's what my guess would be. And I think probably Daemon is going to have to step in, at least in the interim, until they find somebody that can do it. But I mean, you have to get to the bottom of who's killing these people, because, I mean, 10 guys that are supposed to be good fighters and, your law enforcement.
Like, how is that
taken
happening?
out? It had to be a large group of people.
I mean, they got to institute lockdowns.
Yeah, martial law, essentially. Stay off the streets.
Yeah. And anybody caught on the streets is going to get one.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But I'm like, oh my gosh, to me, this signaled the beginning and the end. I was like, oh, okay, this is it. This is how it's going to all fall apart. They don't have food. They don't have money.
No.
They don't have law enforcement to deal with the fact that they don't have those other two. Because when you don't have food or money, the people are going to start to rebel. And you don't even have law enforcement to deal with the rebellion.
Right.
Does Rhaenyra have security inside of the castle? Who, is her security? She's that one guy.
The one guy.
As her queen's guard, following her around. What's his name? I can't remember. But that's it.
Yeah.
And she poached him from the City Watch, right?
I haven't really seen anybody else, on the interior with her.
No.
And a lot of times she's alone.
And yes.
Walking
and
around
meets
the
with
castle.
People alone. He follows her around now pretty religiously, but still. She meets with people and talks to all these people, and people have just so much access to her. Yeah. I was like, did Viserys have this many people in his face?
Just following her,
just rolling up and complaining to him about candles? That the rats ate all the tallow, and so I was like, isn't there a maester of the house who deals with this stuff? Why are you coming to the queen talking about we're out of candle wax?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My girl Rhaenyra, the thing of it is, she has wanted this so bad and for so long, but Viserys did not prepare her to be queen.
No.
She was his cupbearer. She was in the room, and I think we all thought she was learning more than she was. Because she seems to be unable to handle
She's out of her depth.
Yeah, of running and now, obviously, the weight is huge.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, to her credit, not having money to run your kingdom is going to grind a lot of gears to a screeching halt. You can't throw money at any problems or promise people money and to fix problems, but
well, that's why she was knocking on Alicent's door.
Yeah,
the other week, hey, how did you deal with this?
Yeah, because Alicent ran the kingdom for a while, but guess what? Alicent's dad, Otto Hightower, being his child, you probably learned to maneuver from infancy, like just like how Ormond is teaching Darren and you know all that. So I feel like there was just a grooming for leadership that Viserys never did with her. He named her the heir and then didn't prepare her adequately. Yeah. So I am again, you know, posthumously blaming Viserys for the mess that Rhaenyra is in, because this was avoidable.
It was. She's very much out of her depth in there.
Not that she doesn't have what it takes to be a good ruler, but she does not have the skill to run a situation of complete chaos.
Yeah, and I don't think she anticipated how many issues there would be as soon as she assumed
hit the ground.
Power.
Yeah, at the minute she assumed power.
I'm sure she thought she was going to have, you know, coffers full of money waiting on her.
Yeah.
And, you know, all this other stuff, infrastructure in
place, people to advise her. Yeah, I'm sure she thought none of this would be the way. She thought it was going to look a lot more like it did when Viserys was ruling. And remember, when Viserys was on the throne, he had leisure time to go build models. Models, old Valyrian.
Play with his toy train.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our girl Rhaenyra is in a lot of trouble. I'm scared for her. I don't know how this is going to work out. And usually I have a solution of what I think they should do in my head. I don't know that they have much choice right now, but to burn Tumbleton to the ground. Yeah. I think that's like the only solution.
I think the solution is what Damon said. He said, what was it, a couple of weeks ago? Like, hey, we need to go out and conquer more stuff, and that's going to be able to fuel our
But they can't
empire.
do that right now while King's Landing is all unstable.
Well, not now. No. Back then they could have.
Well,
But, you know, they waited. She didn't do anything. So.
I think what they need to do is seize all of the Hightower money. I think they need to burn Tumbleton to the ground. That's the Hightower leadership and most of their, you know, family. They didn't bring all their wealth with them. So go on back, get all that wealth, and seize it. There is no longer a house. No longer a house Hightower.
The problem is there are a lot of other people that probably support the Hightowers.
Good for them. I'll burn y'all too. At this point, because Damon has made this point, strength is all you have right now.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing else. So at this point, you need to start making ashes of your enemies and figure out being a nice queen after. Because you're going to lose power trying to do it all at once. She should have started out that way, but it's not too late. I think at this point, the only thing she can do, burn them all, seize the Hightower money to start fixing problems and go from there. But let everybody know you are about that life. Tumbleton, yes, has been loyal to me, but now it's infested. You know, sometimes you gotta blow up the place.
Yeah, but I do wonder how much longer Damon is going to be patient with her in
not burning things.
Yeah,
because she's doing nothing. She's been doing nothing.
Yeah, again, she's been concerned with legitimacy and, you know, appearances and coronations and
stuff you can worry about later,
people
girl.
Scrolling her name on walls and stuff, and it's like, no, we need to go out and conquer stuff. We need to acquire more gold.
Yeah,
because we're broke.
Yeah,
you know, we need to acquire more food. You know, now this problem with the law enforcement in the city. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't kill everyone in King's Landing trying to find out who killed all those gold cloaks. So the only thing you can do is kill everyone in Tumbleton, take the Hightower money, hire new gold cloaks, right? From within your army. Nobody who's in King's Landing is eligible. But hire new gold cloaks from within your army or whatever, or, you know, elevate them from the army and then go from there. Yeah. And just let people know. Like, and then if you killed everybody in Tumbleton, then you killed the people who were paying people to kill gold cloaks in King's Landing.
Yes.
And you killed any threat of a takeover of a little baby king, Darren. And you get Targaryen.
Yes.
Get Targaryen. Put him in the dragon pit. Next to Dreamfire. Call it a day.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Burn them all. That's my thing. Yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'm excited. I cannot believe how quickly the season is going by.
It's flying by.
Yeah, it's so well written, engaging from them. There's no filler.
Right.
There's no dull moments. And even the moments that are conversations are like crazy good. That Laris conversation with Aegon was crazy good. Oh, and we almost forgot. Laris and Aegon ran into
oh yes,
Tywin Lannister.
Yes, who's not dead.
Who is very not dead. So there's just like all the gears are going. And they had to kill that little.
He looked like he saw a ghost.
Yes. And then they had to kill that little weasel who found his crown. So I feel like we are sitting on a powder keg. Everything is about to start exploding. Yes. And I hope they keep doing this thing where they're jumping with us from scene to scene to scene and not staying in any one location too long, kind of updating us on what's happening with everyone as the scenes converge.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing episode of television.
Great season.
Yes. So now that I am mostly healed from the virus that tried to kill me, I will be back on it and recapping and reacting to episodes of House of the Dragon Season 3. Next Wednesday, we'll do this same time, same bat channel. Maybe I can persuade this guy to join me again.
Maybe.
What do you think? It was so nice chit-chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for listening. As always, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Share the podcast with a friend or someone you know who would enjoy our little conversations. Stay pretty, stay passionate, and I'll see you soon. Bye.